8 men vying to become mayor of Anderson met at the city building Tuesday night for their first and only opportunity to address several key questions together in a public forum.
And if we can revitalize the wigwam and make it a going thing with high activity, it'll create jobs, it'll create opportunities throughout the city. Used cars, new car dealers will see more activity with more people on the streets, and I think we have a great opportunity.
So it has to be an assessment based on infrastructure, proactive sales. It's not a matter of waiting for the phone to ring for deals to come to us. We have to be also aggressive and go out and scour the business community for those leads too.
One of the problems that we have is it's not only bringing jobs, but it's finding people who are willing to come to Anderson with our school system. Our school systems must change. They must change. Doctors, lawyers, and I've experienced with it through Madison County Health Center, they are not willing to come to Anderson with our school systems. Our SAT scores have got to rise. Our graduation rates have got to rise. The only way we can do this is to create a covenant school system. In other words, we have to pair with Yale University and Anderson school systems. We'll have to use the internet for additional training. We'll have to use Skype and whatever other IT tools we can to get our school systems up where they should be.
The biggest problem we have right now in Anderson is our tax rates. We've got high sewer rates, we have high tax rates all the way around. To bring new businesses and new people into this town, we have to look at ways to cut the taxes, look at ways we can turn around, get grants to help out with the money that we're going to be cutting on taxes, and looking to the people to save money. We've got to cut the taxes we currently have to bring new businesses and to bring new people into this town.
People don't talk about Anderson that live here in a positive way when they're talking about Anderson. When you're out in the other communities throughout the state or throughout the country, we need to promote Anderson individually. We should be proud of Anderson, every one of us. If we're not proud of Anderson, why are we still here? We are having very difficult times. Most of us wouldn't be living here if we didn't love this community, if we didn't have a real connection to this community.
I think it's time for the city to begin priority in spending and become better at living within its means. The families in Anderson just cannot afford any more increases in fees and taxes.
Look at the employment and the employees in the city and look at what their hiring dates are. This administration is not guilty of what's been implicated here. These people have worked under and been hired by the Smith administration, they've been hired by the McMahon administration and the Rock administration. And it's a good thing to say that, you know, implications are easy to throw rocks, but look at the process we went through, my police chief, my fire chief. We went through very intensive interviews through our transition as we came into office. I'm very, very proud of the way we selected them. We selected some people who were bad apples that we had to change, and we were criticized for that. But sometimes you have to make tough decisions. If somebody's not doing their job, get someone who will, and that's exactly what we've done.
One of the things that we need to look at is how do we use our federal resources to help implement programs, to help implement building structures, and help support the structures here in the uptown area. Another thing that we need to look at, how can we use the sources that we do have? We have former business people. We have business people here in town. We have a retired group of people who have a lot of resources that can help us in revitalizing our downtown area. We're blessed to have one of the nicest areas in many cities across Indiana, but what we need to do, we have to have a plan. In that plan, this will identify different issues and different things that we need to do as far as uptown area.